So this is the last video of the video course, the Self-Made Portrait Photography video course. You have now seen how to take incredible portraits of yourself with no help of nobody around you. We've taken a look at which cameras support this kind of photography, what you need equipment-wise to do this. Is a very minimal setup, but you need to know what you need to do this kind of photography. We've taken a look at photo shoots where we used, on a full-frame camera, a 16mm super wide angle focal length. We've used a 20mm lens. We've used a 24mm lens. We've used the 35mm lens. We've used various 50mm lenses. We've also taken self-portraits with the 85mm lens and with the 135mm lens. So you've now seen in this video course, over the hours that the video course is about, you've seen all focal length from super wide angle to telephoto lens, and we've taken a look at the images in camera, so you see how the images look in camera. We've taken a look at how to set up your camera so the images look like this, so you're really confident about setting up your camera. We've taken a look at the raw files unedited. You've got some presets in this video course, so you actually can edit the same way that I do with your self-portraits, and now you should know everything about it. You've also now known where I stand in front of the camera, how far am I away, you know in which direction I look and why I look into this direction, why I sometimes don't look into the camera, you know now why, and now you can do this too. And in this video, this is the last video, I'm going to take one more last time some images of myself here on this cloudy day. And I will use two cameras at the same time. I use the EOS RP that I used for all of these shots, and the 60 Mark II. I use the 85mm lens and 50mm lens. I will use both cameras at the same time. I'm the model and I'm the photographer using two cameras. And after it, we will take a look at the JPEG straight-in camera. I use one camera in black and white and one in color. We will take a look at the unedited ones, and you see the edited ones in this video while I'm taking these shots. So here we have the images from the photo shoot that we just did, and I thought I will make this video at home, or not outside. So I have here the camera on a tripod, and we will take a look at the files in camera. I shot at f1.2 with the 50mm lens on the 6D Mark II, and we will take a look at these images now. And once I set up the camera, I don't have to change anything, so the settings are all the same for every single image. And you know already how I set up the camera. I've showed you in many videos the exact process of how to set up the camera super quickly, and actually within a couple of seconds, how you get nice exposure, how you get nice color. I mean, this was a cloudy day. It's still February, it's very cold. But it doesn't really matter. So weather never has an impact in terms of color. You can get warm images super easily, even when it's raining and when it's cold. Here's the remote control I use. And I've already given you the process of how to get nice color in camera and of how to get nice camera settings. So you can very easily, even doing it all by yourself, get the camera setting up very quickly and right, and taking the pictures yourself super quickly and easily. So I just took a look at the video when I filmed this photo shoot, and the video is 4 minutes 38 seconds long. So all the images are literally made in under 5 minutes, super quickly. And I want to inspire you. This is now the end of the video course. You've seen hours of content of self-portraiture in a variety of countries actually. And all images were taken on the Canon EOS RP, except for this one photo shoot here. And here's the 62. And we will take a look at the RP files. But I want to inspire you. I want to show you what's possible. And I want to show you what's possible in a very small amount of time and very limited equipment. You don't need much stuff. You don't need reflectors. You don't need assistance. You can do something like this super quickly everywhere. It doesn't need to be sunny. It doesn't need to be summer. It doesn't need to be somewhere fancy. And you've seen in many videos, the background doesn't really matter. The background is an accessory, like a watch, like a camera, like a hat, like sunglasses. The background is an accessory. It's not necessarily needed. You can take pictures beautifully without a background. Just get a white wall, get a dark wall, get a curtain, inside, outside. Feel free and experiment, and I give you now the tools with this video course to be able to do this. Now we take a look at the files from the EOS RP and the 85 1.2, also shot at f1.2. So I've just switched out the cameras. Let me just brighten this up. So you see I have here the Canon EOS RP now, and I'm shooting, or I shot the images with the 85mm f1.2 lens, shot at f1.2. And these are now the files from the EOS RP. And we would just take a look at them as we did take a look at the images from the 6D Mark II. I used two different angles to take these pictures. So I have actually the same moment photographed with the 85mm from a little bit further away and with the 50mm much closer. And again, shooting at f1.2 is not easy to do depending which camera you use. If you use a camera like I did here that supports the autofocus system with the face detection, it's super easy to shoot at f1.2 with any lens. 50mm, 85mm, and with the face detection it's super easy. You've seen me photographing at f1.2 in many videos here. On the 50mm lens 85, I've shot at 135mm at f2.0, 24mm at f1.4, and I've never had a problem getting the focus right. Here we got the remote control that I use to get the focus, and it doesn't really matter how many cameras I use. I can use as much cameras as I have these remote controls, and actually I wanted to use 3 cameras, but I was missing one of these remote controls. I think I got it in Spain, but I think I'm going to make another video like this on my YouTube channel with more cameras, at least one more. So we got 3 cameras at the same time. And this video is the end of the video course, but it's also going to be on YouTube, so other people can be inspired by this. They don't need to get the video course. If they want to get images like this, they will get that with the video course, but this video is for inspiration also. And you see, you can shoot color. and get nice colors even when it's cloudy, or you can shoot black and white and get nice black and white. I mean, all the images in the raw files are in color, so I have all these images in color. But if I don't want to edit images, I can get nice images just straight from the camera here as the JPEG files. And this is the monochrome picture style. You've seen this. I've used this often in other videos, so you've already seen this black and white style, which gives really nice images no matter which lens you use. I've used here the 85mm lens. I've got my accessories as always, a hat, sunglasses, camera in my hand. And I always try to get emotions. So I try to laugh because that's what I want to see. I want to see positive emotion. I want to do something good to the world. So what I'm expressing to the world is something positive. It doesn't make sense for me to share something really negative if I know that what I share might have an impact on someone. I want then this impact to be something positive. Maybe this video has the impact that you actually go out and take pictures of yourself. So you, maybe if you're a photographer, you have some images of you and not always just of someone else. Or your family has pictures of you. I don't have many images with my son, but since I started this kind of photography, I got a lot of images with my son, and these images will be very important when he grows up and wonders how I looked like when I was younger and how he did spend his time when he was pretty young. Then I got many images like this to show him. And you can do that too.